Hello and welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll see the motivation, which is an important topic from psychology point of view in organ of medicine for BHMS. So it can be asked for SAQ. So it is very important question. So first we'll begin with the definition. So what is the definition? Motivation is defined as an internal condition. Okay, so motivation is an internal condition of organism which initiate and sustain the activity directed to particular goal. So what is motivation? So motivation is an internal condition. Motivation is not an external condition. It is an internal condition of an organism जो कि क्या करता है, इंटरनल कंडीशन होता है विच इनिशिएट्स एंड सस्टेन, जो कि हमारा इनिशिएट करता है हमारी एक्टिविटी को टूवर्ड्स द डायरेक्शन. ठीक है, हमारा जो भी गोल है उसकी डायरेक्टेड हमको एक्टिविटी करवाने पे क्या करता है, इनिशिएट करवाता है, इनर कंडीशन में से फॉर्म करता है. ओके, सो मोटिवेशन इज डिफाइंड एज एन इंटरनल कंडीशन ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनिज्म विथ which initiates and sustain the activity directed to particular goal. Okay, so motivation is one of the determinants of behavior. Now what does this means? So behavior हमारा कैसा होगा, वो हमारा मोटिवेशन भी डिटरमाइन करता है. ओके, कि हमारा जो मोटिवेशन होगा वो वैसा हमारा बिहेवियर होगा. ठीक है, अब क्या होता है, मोटिवेशन साइकिल होता है. ओके, हाउ डू वी मोटिवेट और वाई डू वी नीड मोटिवेशन इन आवर लाइफ्स. ओके, सो फर्स्ट वी नीड. ओके, सो देयर इज समथिंग नीड कॉल्ड नीड. अभी हमारी जो साइकिल है, ये साइकिल है हमारी, तो सबसे पहला क्या है, हमारा नीड है. ओके, अब नीड होती है, किसी किसी को होता है कि दे वांट टू बिकम एन डॉक्टर, सो दे हैव टू क्लियर देयर नीट एग्जामिनेशन. ओके, सो इफ समवन वांट्स टू अर्न, सो ही हैज़ टू वर्क. ओके, तो वो उसकी नीड है. नीड क्या है, उसकी मनी है. ठीक है, या किसी को पढ़ना है, सो उसकी एडमिशन इज़ द नीड. ओके, सो जो हमारे अंदर सबसे पहले नीड आती है मोटिवेशन के लिए. फर्स्टली वी रिक्वायर नीड. ओके, देन हम ड्रिवन होते हैं, उस नीड से हम ड्रिवन होते हैं और हमारे अंदर एक अराइज होता है. क्या अराइज होता है, मोटिवेशन अराइज होता है. ठीक है, फिर मोटिवेशन अराइज होने के बाद क्या होता है, वी एक्ट आवर एक्शन इज डायरेक्टेड टूवर्ड गोल्स. ओके, सो व्हाट डू वी डू, आवर एक्शन इज गोल ओरिएंटेड, सो गोल डायरेक्टेड एक्टिविटी वी डू. ओके, देन हम जब गोल डायरेक्टेड एक्टिविटी करते हैं, सो वी गेट द अचीवमेंट. Okay, once we get the achievement, the arousal gets reduced. Okay, so there is reduction of arousal of the motivation, then again we need and this cycle repeats. Okay, अब ये need है ना, नीड बहुत सारे टाइप्स के हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो पहले हम देखेंगे कि वो नीड क्या क्या होता है. सो दिस इज़ द थियोरी. उस थियोरी में ऐसा होता है कि देर आर स्टेजेस. सो जो बेसिक नीड होती है, बेसिक ह्यूमन नीड, दिस इज बेसिक ह्यूमन नीड. सो व्हाट इज बेसिक ह्यूमन नीड इज physiological need and safety need. What comes under the physiology need? Food, water, warmth, shelter. Okay, so these are the basic physiological need for which we are motivated to hunt or to have food. Okay, then safety need, then security and safety we need in our life. Okay, then what comes, this was basic need. Then what comes, this psychological need. What comes under the psychological need? Belongings and loved ones. We need to have our loved ones to live a happy life, so we need a relationship and friend. Then esteemed, feeling of achievement, this is psychological need. Then comes the self. Okay, for ourselves. Then self actualization, achieving to the fullest. It comes under the social, कि we want more and more and more. So this is the basic need. So this is the need. And then driven, like driven, we drive ourselves. Okay, हम उस दिशा पे हमारी मोटिवेशन ड्राइव करते हैं और हमारी मोटिवेशन बढ़ती है. फिर क्या होता है, we act towards our goal. Okay, goal directed activity, achievement, reduction of arousal, and then again need, and this is the cycle of motivation. Then types of motivation, there are total 3 types of motivation: biogenic motivation, psychogenic motivation, and social motivation. Now we'll see one by one. So first we'll see biogenic motivation. Biogenic motivation is also called physiological motivation. Okay, so first what we saw was basic need. So it comes under the basic needs. Okay, so it is also biogenic motivation is also called as physiological motives. It occurs due to some internal need. Okay, like thermal regulation, like we need heat. Okay, we cannot survive in cold, so we need heat. Okay, then water we need to survive. We need food, we get hungry. Then we need uh, like a home, shelter. Okay, so there are some internal needs and or physiological condition within the body. Okay, we need sex. Okay, we need sleep. So examples are temperature regulation, hunger, sleep. We need sleep. Okay, sex, then pain avoidance. Okay, so these comes under the biogenic motivation. Then we will see psychogenic motivation. What is psychogenic motivation? So psychogenic motivation is also called general motives. So what does this includes? These includes activity, curiosity and manipulation. Then what does it include? Activity of man and animal by nature activity. Like, so psychological activities are the activities which we need psychologically to do, like curiosity. When we go to new place, we try to find out new things, people, etc. We get curious, so it comes under the psychogenic motivation. Or natural activity of the body, or like when we go visit to a new place, we try to find out something. So this comes under the psychogenic motivation. It is not under the biogenic motivation. Okay, then we get fear. Okay, so in fear we do some things, so that is psychogenic motivation. Now we'll see social motives. So what is social motives? Social motives is the motivation which nowadays people are running behind. That what is social motives? Social approval. Okay, we want society to approve us, our society to praise us. Okay, so social motives, social approval. This motives makes effort to personal talks, dress up. Okay, we want four-wheeler, we want to dress up like a celebrity and all. So it comes under the social motives. Or status and domination. So what is status? Like we want to show our status, like we are very high standards and stuffs. So for that purpose, to all those things to show that comes under the social motives. Then status is desire to achieve higher and higher. Then security, because Darwin's law of theory, if you will not be socialize, or you will not, your social standards will not be higher, so the society will not accept you. So that fear and all things comes under the social motives. And achievement, desire to become successful. Then what are the components of motivation? So activation, firstly we need to activate ourselves. Then persistence means to continue with it. Okay, to continue or to take that motivation throughout the process. Then intensity. Okay, whether your motivation is low, your motivation is high. So these are the components of motivation. Then types of motivation: intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation are the motivation which comes from within. Okay, for ourselves. So motivation driven by internal fact, for enjoyment. Okay, or we say the satisfaction. Okay, for our enjoyment and satisfaction. Then what is intrinsic motivation? Intrinsic motivation are driven by external rewards. We want other things from the external. We want the recognition. So such, for an example, money, social recognition and praise, which we want from the external or from outside. So this was that for the motivation. It can be asked for, it is definitely going to come for SAQ in the examination. So I just hope it helped you all. If it helped you all, consider subscribing to my channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching.